What way?
Curly said maybe he wants to raise wagon to bring him up from the station.
Of course I would, if he'd asked me.
Well, we have to talk about a lot of other things. See, I'll go hitch up that wagon and say it's all right.
Look where you're going, Mama.
How, Bill?
Hi, Ellen.
How'd you do at the fair? Any good at steer roping?
Pretty good. I won it.
Good boy.
Always know you would.
Ain't nobody can sling a rope like our territory boys.
Can't stick but a minute. Gotta get over to 8 Andes. I got $50.
$50? That's what they give you for prize money?
That's what. Her pa said if I was ever worth $50, I could have it.
Land! If her pa keeps his promise, we'll be dancing at your wedding soon.
And if he don't keep his promise, I'll take her out from underneath his nose. Won't even give her the present I've run for him. Excuse us, Aunt Ellen. Look, boys, what I got for you and his pile. See, you put it up to your eye like this, and we get a good look. You turn around the top, and the picture changes.
Well, I'll be fine, David.
They call it a little wonder.
Silly goats. The pussy ought to be ashamed of herself. You too. How do you get to a picture change? Oh, I'm a good mind to tell Ada Winnie on here.
Oh, please don't, Aunt Ellen. She would understand.
No telling what you've been up to. Bet you carried on plenty in Kansas City.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I never saw before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. A Saturday I learned a thing or two. For up to then I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to a bell telephone and a strange woman started in the top.
What next? Yeah,
What next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They went and built the skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building art and roll. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a Mad Lantern show. You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some heat. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You want the prettiest in the rain, never went to be. They've gone about as far as they can go. They've gone about as far as they can go. Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They've got a big theater they call the barbecue. For 50 cents you can see a daily show. One of the gals was fat and pink and pretty, as round above as she was round below. I could swear that she was padded from her shoulder to her heel, but later in the second act she'd begun to feel. She proved that everything she had was absolutely real. She ran about as far as she could go. Yes, sir, she ran about as far as she could go. It's called the two-step. It's all the doing can't see nowadays. The waltz is through. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. They don't do it alone. Come on, Aunt Ellen. Yes, sir. That's about as far as she can go. Oh, Curly, can't stop the time. Gotta get over to 8
I'll catch up with you. Hey, young Heather, I gotta know something. Who's the filthy low-life sneak that Lori's got a cat set for?
You?
Never mind that. I mean, there's gotta be plenty of men trying to spark her, and she surely leads to one of them, now don't she?
Well, there is that fine farmer, James Hutchins, just this side of Little Mill. Then there's that old widow man over by Seymour. Makes out for the doctor or veterinary.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is there any more?
There's someone here at home who's got her on his mind most of the time. Till he don't know a cloud from a thrashing machine.
Well, that couldn't be that man you have over in your smokehouse, is it?
That's him, Judge Fry.
That bullet-colored growly man?
Now, don't you say nothing again, him. He's the best hired hand I ever did have. Just about runs the farm by himself. Well, two women can do it. You ought to know that.
Well, hello, Judge.
Hello yourself.
Now, Lori take up with a man like that?
I ain't said she'd tuck up with him.
Well, he's around all the time. He lives out in your smokehouse.
Yeah?
I'm about cleaning the smoke hen house today. Leaving it till tomorrow because I'm driving Laura to the Fox Social.
You're driving Lori?
Ask her.
Well, wouldn't that just make it wrong? Well, don't forget, you and me's got a date tonight on Eller, and if you make up a nice box of lunch, maybe I'll bid for it.
How we going, Curly? In that rig you made up? I'll sit straddle them lights away from my lightning bugs.
That there ain't no made-up rig, you hear me? I hired it over in Claremore.
Land, you did?
Sure did. It's a pretty one, too. Now, when I come up calling for you right after supper, make sure you got your beauty spots fastened on you proper. It's a right smart turnout, you hear? The wheels are young, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather, with isinglass curtains you can roll right down, in case there's a change in the weather. Well, I'll see you before tonight anyway, on the way back from the station. You can't keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Curly, tell the girls from Bushhead they can stop by here to freshen up. It's a long way to Skidmore. That means you have a lot of company. You better pack your hamper now.
Hey, Noah, don't go with Curly to Skidmore tonight. If you do, I'll have to go with Judd all alone.
Well, that's the way you wanted it, ain't it?
No, I did it because Curly was so fresh. And I was afraid to tell Judd I wasn't going. He'd do something terrible. You ever go down to that old smokehouse when he's at?
Plenty of times. Why?
You see that picture that's got tacked onto the wall?
You don't pay them no heed.
Something wrong inside of me, Noah. I hooked my windows at night. It can't sound weird walking up and down underneath that tree outside my room.
Lori.
In the mornings, he comes to his breakfast and looks at me out from underneath his eyebrows like something back in the brush sometimes. I know what I'm talking about.
You crazy young'un. Stop acting like a chicken with his head cut off. Now, who is that you reckon just drove up? Why, it's that old peddler who wanna sold me that egg beater.
He's got it away with him. What kind is it away?
You know what that peddler told me? He told me that egg beater beat up eggs, wring out dish rags, turn the ice cream freezer, and I don't know what all else. Hey, you don't get me? Hold your horses, peddler man. I want to talk to you.
Hello, Lori. Hello. Little Pat's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you.
Will Parker? I didn't count on him being back so soon.
I can see that. Been riding a piece.
The peddler man's going to drive me to the box social tonight. I got up sort of a tasty lunch.
Ew, Annie, have you tucked up with this peddler man?
Not yet.
But you promised to pack it, ain't you?
Not what you might say promised. I just told him maybe
Well, which one do you like the best?
Whatever one I'm with.
Will you wear it?
Now, Lori, you know nobody paid me no mind after this year. Counting about as scrawny and flat as a beanpole. Then I kind of rounded up a little and now the boys act different to me.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong.
I don't like it.
I like it so much when a fella talks pretty to me, I get all shaky from point to hoof. Don't you?
I can't tell what you're talking about.
Don't you feel